Good morning from Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are here today because it is the media event of Galaxy's Edge. So because it is a media event, we are going into the park on Disney's tickets rather than my annual pass, and we might be getting some free food during the event. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll keep you guys posted as it goes along, but I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to maybe be able to build a lightsaber today, and definitely check out the Play app where we can use the data pad function and kind of hack different things around Galaxy's Edge and explore new and exciting things and interactions in Galaxy's Edge. So let's go inside and have a look and see what kind of fun we can get into. All right, we are officially in Hollywood Studios, and they gave us a Star Wars magic band. It says Galaxy's Edge on it. This is actually kind of cool. It's orange and black. We're actually going in through Toy Story, which is a first for me. I haven't been into Galaxy's Edge through Toy Story yet. There's Buzz Lightyear in front of alien swirling saucers, and then we're turning. And this is where we're gonna head, into Batuu, Black Spire Outpost, the Galaxy's Edge. I headed into Black Spire, and this is through an entrance that dumps out right at the Droid Depot with black spires in the background. I feel like this wreckage might not be in the California one, but maybe it is. I also feel like there's normally an R2 droid in California here, isn't there? So is that the difference? Is we have that wreckage and they have the R2 weird transport thing? It's so interesting having been in California and then coming back over here and seeing what it looks like. I need to find the refreshers. That's what they call the bathrooms here. So there are some extra things in here right now because of the media event, like these tables. And then there's gonna be a stage around the corner here. But we're headed over by the Millennium Falcon and Smuggler's Run. This looks amazing in the morning. So here's something that I didn't notice before. Just to provide some airflow, they put in these themed fans all around the outside. Those are fantastic. Check out this themed Coca-Cola kiosk. It's got a little droid that pushes it around. Is that an R5 droid? Like, what's the difference between an R2 droid and an R5 droid? Is it just the domed top on it? This is amazing. That's some theming right there. So like I said, a few differences here and there, like this stage is not typically here. And this meteorizer is typically not here either. I'm gonna go put my name on in order to get a ride cam for Smuggler's Run. So I got some inside information about the Millennium Falcon here. If you look very carefully, kind of right here, there's a little baby Millennium Falcon in there too. I'm gonna zoom in, it's gonna get very pixelated, but can you guys make it out in there? And then also, if you follow these bars over, that right there is a hidden Mickey. Do you see it? So that means this is the official model for the Star Wars universe of the Millennium Falcon. So every Millennium Falcon from here on out is based off of the blueprints of this one. So that means that every Millennium Falcon will have a hidden Mickey on it. Also, do you guys hear the audio where it sounds like a spaceship is launching? It's such a cool land. I like that they added the extra element of the sounds from everywhere to make it really feel like you're in a spaceport. So while we got a moment here before our next place that we have to be, I wanted to show you guys the data pad here in Black Spire Outpost. This is the Disney Play Parks app, and you can see here when you click on that symbol there, looks like the Black Spire symbol. You enter in the data pad, and then you can play. TimTracker's gonna play. And now we're in the data pad, and the one thing that I really like doing is this hack thing. It's very fun. So now it's searching for hackable items, and we're looking for these different doors here. I'm sure they're around somewhere, but they're within distance of me right now, so I'm gonna hack this one. And it's really fun because see how this is a purple triangle? You have to connect the purple triangle over to that one. The purple circle you have to connect over, and then the green diamond you have to connect over. And then we've hacked that area. We're starting to earn credits. I got 83 credits so far. Now it's searching for more hackable items. And sometimes these hackable items will control physical things in the land. And you can go through and you earn a reputation. So by doing this, I am now a lieutenant in the Resistance. Actually, I've made it past lieutenant. Now I'm a novice slicer. I don't know what that means. But there's all kinds of other things that you can do here that I haven't actually done any of it. So let's see if we can get to jobs and see what else we can do. Flight crews wanted, outpost control. All right. Help the Resistance or First Order gain control of the outpost. Okay, so we gotta go around and find these things at all the doors. Oh no, I've already done the ones with the check mark, so I gotta go find this one over here, which I believe is somewhere over there. So back here by the bathrooms, I'm finding these two over here. I gotta hack them. Let's do it. Do I want to install a skimmer? Should I install a skimmer? I've never done that before. Let's see what happens when I install a skimmer. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright. What does that do? What does the skimmer do? Oh, I'm a rookie. Return here later to receive skimmed credits. Okay. So by the companion restroom, I'm gonna steal people's credits. Ooh, that's exciting. Here I go. I'm gonna hack the Millennium Falcon right now. There's some people near it, so they might get a little bit scared here. See if I can see if it, oh, there it goes. I did it. They didn't get scared. So here it is. I'm getting ready to do a walkthrough of Rise of the Resistance, which opens on December 5th. Unfortunately, I can't show anything inside of there, but I can describe it to you guys when I come back out. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to describe what I just saw to you guys. So, the ride is comprised of what I would say are 4 different rides. The very first ride that you come to is a transport that takes you from Batuu, which you're supposed to be heading to General Organa's ship. And the entrance to that is the first entrance that we came to. So it's a full exterior of a transport type pod type thing with like regular sliding doors like you would see in a grocery store or something like that, but they're blocked off so you can't see inside of it. And right outside there is Poe Dameron's ship, which is interesting. And as soon as they give you the okay, they push a button, music starts playing, an announcement that says, please move on to the transport happens. You walk into the transport, and on the way in, I kind of was looking around and I noticed what the ride system is there. So that is not too intense of a ride, probably along the lines of like the elevator scene in Gringotts. If you guys have ever ridden Gringotts, you guys know that there's an elevator that you go into and the floor kind of shakes. This one, the floor probably shakes and you go around a carousel. And so you exit the ship the same way that you came in, but you're in a different place. A little bit of magic, kind of breaking the magic a little bit there. But when you exit that ship, you enter into a First Order destroyer, like a gigantic scene with probably about 100 stormtroopers, a bunch of First Order commanders telling you where to go and what to do, and that's what we got to see today. We walked out, saw a whole bunch of stormtroopers and some First Order generals, commanders, whatever they are, the brass, telling us, you go here, you go here, you go here, and that's where they separate you out into your different trackless ride vehicles, to where you're going into a cell and you're being like imprisoned. But that is where you kind of try to escape and get into your trackless ride vehicle that is piloted by an R5 unit, and you kind of go around. The R5's not doing a good job of telling you where to go, and you're trying to make your way down to the escape pod in the bottom of the ship. And what you do is your trackless vehicle docks into the escape pod, which you can see. It is an escape pod. We didn't get to see it today, but we saw concept art of it. It looks like an escape pod. Your trackless vehicle docks into it, and then it drops like a drop tower ride. It drops down as if you were being jettisoned from the First Order destroyer, and you're trying to make your way away. So it drops down, and then it's a motion platform ride with a gigantic screen almost along the lines of Soarin'. And then, of course, happy ending, you make your way out, and it's fantastic. So December 5th cannot come quick enough. I am so excited to ride this ride. It looks like it's gonna be so much fun. So while we were using the data pad, I only showed you guys hack. There's Tune. Tune's pretty interesting. Let's see if there's anything around. There's an antenna right at the Droid Depot. So check this out. Let's go see if we can find this antenna. It's right here at this garage. Okay, that's the antenna that we're looking for. Now let's tune it and see what happens. So in order to tune it, you have to turn your device until you get locked in, and then you have to tilt your device up and down until you get locked in there. And now, I don't know if you guys can hear it over the fans, but it started making all kinds of noises over there. Right now they've got a lot of fans in here to keep us cool, but all kinds of different noises started coming out of the antenna. Oh no. And now we got a transmission that I totally is scrambled. Let's unscramble it. Oh my, okay, I don't know what to do here. Oh, I just have to like make it so that they match. Okay, bottom, bottom. There it is, I unscrambled it. Oh, now what? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Yes? What do I do? That one, this one, this one, this one. What am I doing? I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. All right, now there's stuff to read, and you guys know that I don't really read anything in any apps, but there it is. I should have read it. Let's try to translate something. Translate spoken galactic languages. Visual input, manual input. Scanning. Okay, the Droid Depot door. The sign above the Droid Depot. Read. Translate. Symbols detected. Okay, it figured out. It says Droid Depot. Who would have guessed it? I do feel like I'm constantly finding new details in this land. Different ships, different transport vehicles, different wreckage. Pretty impressive. Let's tune another antenna somewhere where there's not a lot of fans so that we can hear it. Okay, I found one. Let's tune it. I turn this way. And then turn this way. Oh. I did that. I'm going to stop by Savi's. I'm going to build a lightsaber. Or, I mean, just some junk. I'm going to put together some junk. Totally not going to build a lightsaber. So they brought me over a menu of just a bunch of different pieces of junk that we're going to assemble together in order to make a lightsaber. So you can pick from one of 4 different categories on what your lightsaber will look like. And then you can choose different accents. So like if you look here, there's 2 emitters on this power and control one. And there's 4 sleeves and 2 switches and 2 end caps. So you can get a bunch of different styles out of the different categories. Which one should I go with? I might go with nature, elemental nature, because that sounds really cool. And then they also have these drawers over here that you can open up and you can see all of the different sections. So this is elemental nature. So I get to pick, you know, one of these 4 things, one of these 2, one of these 2, and one of this. And that will form a full lightsaber. And they have all of the different styles so you can see what each one looks like before going into Savi's. Did I miss one? Then they also have a completed handle here for you to get a feel of. So this thing is very, very heavy. There's the switch on it right there too. I did not expect it to be this heavy. Every lightsaber that is built comes with a pin. So like I'm not actually gonna buy the lightsaber today, they're just doing this for me for the media day. But if I was buying it, I would get to keep this pin. This is a Disney pin that you can put on your lanyard. And I did elemental nature, and each different category has a different pin. So if you bought all 4 of them, you could have all 4 different pins. Here we go, we are headed into Savi's. So now we have to put the pins on there, and I'm in the build station now. This is exciting.
So where a stormtrooper might see worthless clutter, those who know see priceless history. In these troubled times, preserving our past may just ensure a future. That is why we're all here, to look ahead to the future, to build this, a lightsaber. A lightsaber has been wielded by some of our greatest heroes and darkest enemies. To build a lightsaber is an art. The saber is a reflection of its builder. We start with perhaps the most important aspect of the lightsaber, the kyber crystals. Some call the kyber crystal the hearts of the lightsaber. The color of the crystal reveals the color of the blade. But these are the stories of the past. We are here for you, our future. You will now choose your kyber crystal. You have chosen. Place it on the green crystal tray in front of you. Well done. You will now join your crystal to the elements of sacred design you have previously selected. Now, you will begin to build your hilts. The foundation of your lightsaber, your center of control, and the part that keeps your hand disintegrating. You'll find the chassis, activation plates, grip, emitter, pop count. Remember, building a lightsaber is a personal journey. Just as you've chosen your crystal, you will now choose each element of design that makes your lightsaber unique. Now let's build.
Right, Sons Travelers, my name is Lindsay. I'm going to be assisting you with your build today. We're going to begin with our chassis and our kyber crystal. Make sure the chassis has these lines facing towards the sky as you're holding it, and then you'll take your kyber crystal and you'll insert it into the middle of your chassis. When done correctly, it will light up, it will sync to you, and you'll be able to spin it with your finger. We're going to get you a different chassis.
Alright, cool.
Did it.
This is just scrap metal after all, so not everything.
Fair.
Does the crystal need to go in a specific direction?
It does not. That's perfect.
Okay.
All right, now you are going to choose your activation plate. You'll choose one set. Both of those plates do go together in a set. You're going to align that with the blue and red square on the side of your chassis. So all you have to do is line up red to red and blue to blue, and they'll snap into place. Wonderful. All right, once you've chosen your activation plates, you can move on to your grips. You'll choose 2 of your 4 grips in any order you like, one for the top and one for the bottom. And just give it a good push and turn until it's tight. That's perfect. One for the top and one for the bottom.
It takes about a quarter of a turn, and then when it's snug, it should require
And then once you've chosen your 2 grips, you can choose an emitter for the top and a pummel cap for the bottom. The top is going to be that open end where the blade comes out.
You have to screw it in, or does it just hold?
You screw it.
Oh, you screw it. Oh,
Twist it on, push and turn.
oh okay. So do you screw it or not?
Yes,
they
everything
do.
twisted.
Oh, okay.
Alright, are you finished with your build?
Yes.
Alright, I'll take this from you.
Thank you.
What is your name, my friend?
Tim.
Tim, hold that up high. My friends, look at Tim's completed build. Look at that stunning work. Twilight work, radical work. Well done
An
indeed.
emitter for the top, that's going to be this in here, and a pummel cap for the bottom. May I?
Yes.
Alright, solid build. This is going to be how you activate it when the time is right.
Okay.
Great job.
Thank you.
We've completed our hilts. We now come to the most dangerous part of the process. We are now stabilizing your crystals for activation. A fractured crystal could bounce across this room and open up the wall, and that's the last thing you want ever to happen.
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined you will be. It is time.
Master Yoda, we have reached the final stage. The bond between Builder and Saber is about to be forged. Are you ready?
Yes.
Step forward, and on my mark, activate.
Did it. I'm a Jedi.
Raise your sabers. You have built a lightsaber. Like the Jedi and the Sith that have come before you, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Please be so kind as to lower your sabers.
Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny you seek, your own path. May the Force be with you.
Our time is at an end, but your path is just beginning. Time to make your mark on the galaxy. Remember, you are as extraordinary and unique as the sabers you have just built. Till the spire.
Oh, holy cow. That was awesome. I cannot believe how good that was. Like, I know that it's $200 for the lightsaber experience. I didn't expect it to be that. Like, I got chills. I'm not like a huge Star Wars fan, but like, I got chills doing that experience. I felt like a real Jedi. And then when all the lightsabers turned on, and then when it rotated out, whew. If you are a Star Wars fan and you want to feel like you are in a Star War, go in and build a lightsaber in Sabi's. I know that it is expensive, but if you are a Star Wars fan, you will enjoy that immensely. That one scene where all of the helpers started talking at the same time, a little bit confusing and overwhelming, but still very, very exciting and very fun to do. Went in the Millennium Falcon to see if I could get back in to do the rider cam, It's kind of like hit or miss for me as far as getting in there to do the rider cam, but I came in here because it started raining. So I thought maybe I could avoid the rain and maybe people would cancel their reservations because of the rain. So let's give it a try. Batuu is pretty interesting looking in the rain.
Malta, pickup.
This definitely will be a rare sight right here. An empty queue for Smuggler's Run.
Hello, my friends. I am Hondo Onaka, and this is Onaka Transport Solutions. I need flight crews to transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy.
Oh, inside of the Millennium Falcon here. Found another hidden Mickey here on the side of the screen.
Push the flashing button to take off. Pilot on the left. Move your stick to fly right and left. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Only one gunner. Look short. Weapons are online.
Only one gunner.
Left pilot. Hit the booster.
Okay. That's you. Blue button.
Make the jump to light speed.
Here we go. Oh. Hey, here we go. Oh no. Okay. That was my fault. I fully accept responsibility for that one. Sorry.
They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. There it is. After that train. Let's get out of here.
Engage. Whoa, asteroid field. Oh
The
no.
hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuvers. We've got company.
Oh dear. Oh, this isn't good. Chewie, save us. Oh no. Oh.
You retrieved one container of coaxium. This would greatly help the resistance. You survived the first order and made Chewie proud.
We did it.
Now after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is... Ooh, that is rough.
We've had better days. All right, we did it. Super fun. I think we did okay. It was exciting. I certainly do enjoy that ride. Although it is just a simulator ride, it's more fun because you do have to interact with the actual ride in order to make sure you don't crash, and it changes every time. So depending on how good of a pilot the other pilot is, or the other people, the gunners are, or the engineers are, it really does affect how you can fly the Millennium Falcon and how your ride turns out. So I rode it by myself as an engineer once, and that was autopilot, auto gunners, and it was kind of a calm ride. But I just rode it right now as the pilot and crashed a lot, and it was a very, very bumpy ride. So this media event is going until 9 o'clock tonight, so a bunch of people have taken breaks because it was raining for a little bit too, so the land has kind of cleared out. This is the entrance by Grand Avenue, out by Muppets. And I'm just gonna kind of walk through this area with very few people in it. I did want to also point out that they added these fans that are themed just like the lights. I like that a lot because that'll help out with some of the heat. First thing we come across is this gigantic antenna, and we know from using the Parks Play app that we can tune it. So what do you think? It a long range antenna? Oh, that was it, I think. Let's see. Oh, went too far. Boom. Okay. Right there. Transmit. Oh, that was it. We did it. Success. These guys are my favorite. They argue all day long. Let's see those poses. Oh, second pose. Third pose. And then over the shoulder, all sassy like. Beautiful. Hello. Oh no. I feel like R2 is fronting on me. So that about does it for us here from day one of the Galaxy's Edge media event. Tomorrow we're back for the grand opening ceremony. So stay tuned and we will continue this video tomorrow morning. Good morning from Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are back. Today is the dedication ceremony, so let's go inside. Ooh, breaking news. There was a wall up around this store yesterday. There is no longer a wall up around it, but they still got bags in the window, so it's not open yet. I got here intensely early. There's nobody in Galaxy's Edge yet.
Once again, I am Hondo Onaka, and welcome to Onaka Transport Solutions. I hope you enjoyed the festivities last night. Nothing is too good for my newest associates. And tell me, what did you think of my many ships? That Corellian is a fast one, eh? That is just the beginning. Oh, Chewbacca, my fine friend. What seems to be the matter now? A problem? I don't recall a problem. I believe we sorted out those supplies last night. That's ridiculous. I would never risk lives over a little profit. There is not a single time I have done that. The shipment will...
Step aside, citizen. Remain calm. We are here for your safety. The Wookiee.
Whoa, easy there, easy everyone. Yes, this is a Wookiee, but he is not the Wookiee. No, indeed. We would never do business with those types.
The resistance has been seen in this sector.
You guys looking for me?
It's the spy we've been tracking. She has the location of the resistance base.
Hey, you're slower than usual.
Farewell, my fine friends. Nice to see you. We'll secure this area. Let's get you those supplies we've been talking about. And I'm sure she will circle back to us. She always gives them the slip.
Please welcome Chairman of Disney Parks, Experiences and Products, Bob Chapman.
On behalf of everyone at Disney Parks, Experiences and Products, thank you for joining us here at the edge of the galaxy. But most importantly, I want to thank the amazing cast members who are all now citizens of Batuu and who have breathed life into every corner of Galaxy's Edge. And now it's my great honor and privilege to invite the world to live their very own Star Wars adventure right here on Batuu. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Now that the dedication moment is all done, we're headed out of the park, and I wanted to show you guys the exit from Galaxy's Edge into Toy Story Land. It's pretty interesting because it's quite the difference between the two lands. So there you have it. That was the media day and the dedication moment for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's a fun land, very, very similar to the one out in California. A few minor differences here or there as far as aesthetics goes. The layout of the land is exactly the same, and it's a fantastic place. Smuggler's Run, super fun. Cannot wait for Rise of the Resistance. It's gonna be an amazing ride. But all in all, fantastic day, fantastic 2 days. So thank you to Disney for having us out for this media event. And with that being said, we are off. We will see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Chelsea. I'm George. We're from Atlanta, Georgia, and now it's time to pay the price.